Hey guys, we're back with another video, and in this video we are going to learn how you can create a WordPress staging site. So a staging site is basically a replica or a duplicate of your main site. You can test various changes and updates on it before you go live. So you can already imagine how important this staging site is. And in this video we are going to learn how to create one. Now to create a staging site, we will be using a premium plugin called WPvivid. Now, WPvivid has a free version and you can actually create a staging site, but the problem is with the free version, you cannot update your changes. So we are going to use the paid version of WPvivid to create our WordPress staging site. We will provide the link in this video's description. You can purchase WPvivid, and once you purchase it, it's now time to install it. So how you can install this plugin? Let's go to the official documentation and learn. So we're here in the documentation. First step, it tells us to download the WPvivid installer. So you have to log into your My Account area on WPvivid.com and go to the download section and then click on download button of the WPvivid installer. Over here you can see an image. It's telling us how you can download the plugin. So if you click on this button that says WPvivid installer, you can download the plugin. Next, when the plugin is downloaded, you have to upload it to your WordPress site and install and activate it. So let's get back to our site. And from here, what you're going to do is hover your mouse over plugins and click on add new plugin. And once here, you can see there's a button that says upload plugin. Just click on it, and then here it says choose file. So click on this button and select the file that you downloaded, the WPvivid Premium plugin. Okay. Then after it's done, you can just simply click on install now and activate the plugin, and it will be added to your WordPress dashboard. We have already installed and activated the plugin, and here it is on our WordPress dashboard. As you can see, it's over here. So there's still a few more things after you install and activate it. Let's go to the documentation. After you have installed and activated the plugin, you still have to activate your WPvivid Pro license. For that, what you can do is go to your My Account area on WPvivid.com and go to the license section. So it looks like this. So from here, you can just simply copy your license key and then go to your main site and just paste in your license. So on our WordPress dashboard, here is the license section. We can simply paste in the license and click on authenticate. And once it's authenticated, you can use this plugin. So that basically ends our installation. And finally, it says install WPvivid Pro add-ons. Okay, so we can handle the rest. Now our plugin is installed, we can use it. So WPvivid actually gives you a bunch of features that you can use, and these features are available through add-ons. So let's take a look at these add-ons. The Image Optimization Pro, Staging, White Label, Roles and Capabilities, Database Snapshots, WPvivid Backup Pro add-on. Okay? So if you want to use any of these features, you can simply just click on this install link over here, install the add-on, and then you can use the feature. As you can see, we have already installed the staging add-on. It's activated over here. And once this is activated, you can see it over here. Okay. So we are going to click on the staging site since we want the staging feature. So let's click over here. And this is the section that you're going to see. Here you can see there's documentation, creating a staging site, publish a staging site, create a MU staging. So all the documentations are over here. If you are in trouble or if you want to know more about a topic, you can click in any of these links and look at the documentation. Okay, we will create a staging site. Here you can see there are two options: create a staging site, create a fresh WP site. We can also see there are a few tabs over here, but once we create a staging site, it will lead us to these next tabs normally. So we're going to click on this create a staging site button. And once we do, it's going to give us a few options. Directory to install the staging site. Here you can choose where you want to install your staging site. Here there are three options: website root, subdomain, and the WP content folder. The root folder is the folder where your main website is stored. You can also choose the subdomain. Here you have to add in the subdomain, the absolute path, and it will be installed there. Or what you can simply do is select the WP content folder. Okay. So in this folder, our staging site will be saved. And In the custom directory, we can also name our folder. So let's go ahead and add in a name. Next, you can also choose a database to install the staging site. Here, the custom table prefix, this is already given. Usually, we select this first option, which is the install the staging site to the live sites database, which is an easy step. But if you want to create a separate database for your staging site, you can also select this option. In that case, you have to give it a name, username, password, and finally the database host. Then you have to click on test connection, and once it's connected, you can create a new database for your staging site. But for our purpose, we are going to select the easy setup. We're going to choose this one, install the staging site to the live sites database. Okay. In the next option, you can see choose what to copy to this staging site. So by default, your database will be copied, your files and folders will be copied, and exclude additional files and folders. So the additional files and folders will be excluded. If we click on this arrow over here, we will have more options of what we want to exclude. We can also click on each of these and see which we can include or exclude. Okay, finally, you can also look at the database merging. So for this, you need the database merging plugin. But for our case, we are creating a simple staging site, and this option is not required for us right now. Here you can see it says set the staging site as a development site. For database merging, this is optional. Okay, if you use the database merging plugin, you can enable this step. Then you can also write a comment over here. So let's go ahead and write a comment. Okay, so we wrote a comment. Although this is optional, you can skip it, but I'm adding a comment anyway. And once you're ready, you can click on this Create Now button. It also says, note, please don't refresh the page while creating a staging site. Okay, and here's a tip over here. It says, please temporarily deactivate all cache, firewall, and redirect plugins before creating a staging site to rule out possibilities of unknown failures. Okay, so you can actually deactivate all your cache, firewall, and redirect plugins before creating the staging site, just to ensure there won't be any errors or failures during this process. So we're going to click on the Create Now button, and it's going to ask us to confirm our decision. So we're going to click on this OK button. And process has already started. You can see it's 25%. So let's wait a few seconds or a few minutes and get back to the video once the staging site is complete. All right, our staging site is complete, and it's saying creating staging site completed successfully. So we're going to click on the OK button. Okay, now let's check out our main site, and then we'll take a look at our staging site and compare if those two are the same. So first we'll check the front end. I'm going to hover my mouse over here and click on Visit Site. And this is our site. You can see this is not very well designed. This is just for our testing purpose. But you can see that we have some blog posts over here. And we have a logo over here, some menu items, and let's just click on a blog post and see how the design looks. Okay, you can see the featured image is over here, the title of the post and the post itself, similar post section, and a comment section. So that is how our main site looks like. Okay, now let's get back to our dashboard and go to WPvivid Plugins Staging Sites area. And now we are going to click over here to see how our staging site looks. And this is our staging site. So it looks exactly the same. And you can see that our admin top bar is not here. That means we haven't actually logged into the back end dashboard of our staging site. So this is how our staging site looks from the front end. We can see the single post page is also similar. Okay. Now to log into the admin dashboard of our staging site, we can click over here. Okay, so you can see at the end it has the WP admin extension. So we're going to click over here, and it's going to lead us to this page. Now we have to add our username and password, then we can access the backend of our staging site. Now, what will be the username and password of our staging site? Can you guess? Well, if you have guessed that it's the same as the main sites, then you're correct. Because as I said in the beginning, the staging site is basically the exact duplicate or replica of your main site. So the admin username and password is also the same. So we are going to use our same username and password that we use on our main site. Okay, now we have logged into our staging site. Now, as soon as you log into your backend dashboard of your staging site, the first thing you will notice is this bright orange top bar. Now, this indicates that you're working on your staging site. So this is a good feature from WPvivid, because if you forget which site you're working on because both of the sites are an exact replica, there needs to be a way to differentiate both sites. So this is a good way to do it. So now if we go to WPvivid plugin and click on staging sites, here you can see the section has changed a little bit. Here we can find the live site URL and staging site URL over here instead of the staging site's details. Okay, and here's a button that says push the staging site to live. So once you're done updating or working on your staging site and you're satisfied with the change, you can push the staging site to live. So let's go ahead and test this. Okay, we are going to make a blog post and then push it to the live site and see how it is changed. Okay, so we are going to go to posts and click on add new post. And we're going to add a title to our post. This is the title of our post. Now let's go ahead and add some text. Okay, and now let's go ahead and select a featured image for our post. So I'm going to click over here and click on set featured image. And these are all the images that we have. So we're going to upload an image. Okay, so this is our image. We're going to click on set featured image. Great. Now we are going to publish this post. Okay, now let's view our staging site. So I'm going to hover my mouse over here and click on visit site. And you can see that we have a new blog post. If we click over here, you can see the post is looking great. Now, one thing I want to show you is how our main site looks like. So I'm going to visit our main site. Okay, so this is our main site and you can see that it's still the same. The main site doesn't have the post that I just made on the staging site. That means that you won't automatically get all the changes that you made on your staging site to your main site. You have to manually update the changes. So let's go ahead and do it. So now let's click on the push the staging site to live button. And here we're going to choose the files plus db and click on push now. And you can see the notification over here. It's saying pushing the staging site completed successfully. Now we're going to click on the OK button and we are going to log out of our staging site. Now we have to log back into our main site. And as soon as we log back in, you can see the top bar is dark. That means we are working on the main site. So now let's take a look at our site. And you can see our blog post is over here. Great. So that is how you can work on your staging site, test your plugins, themes, apply design changes, and then finally when you're done, push your changes to the live site. That is how you can create a staging site and work with a staging site. Now, there's one thing that I have to warn you about. That is, if you're working on your main site and you still have your staging site, if you make some changes to your main site, you have to also push it to the staging site. That means you have to keep both of your websites updated. For example, if you create a post on your main site and do not update the changes to the staging site, then when you log back into your staging site, make some changes and click on the push to live site button, you will lose the post that you created on your main site. So always remember to keep both of the websites updated. So let me show you how you can update your staging site from your main site. For example, I'm going to go to the post section and this is the post that I created. We're going to click on edit and we are going to write something different in the title. Okay, so we updated the title a little bit. Now we're going to save changes and go back to our dashboard and go to staging sites area. Now, if we click on the staging site URL, you can see that the title has not updated in the staging site. To apply the changes, what we can do is click over here, update the staging site. So if we click on it and click on update now and click on OK and wait for the update to finish. Okay, the update has finished. Now let's click on OK. And now let's view our staging site. and you can see the title has been updated. Okay, so that is how you can work on your main site and update your staging site as well. So that brings this tutorial to an end. We hope that this was helpful for you guys and you guys managed to create your staging site with the help of WPvivid plugins. Okay, so if this video was helpful for you guys, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos on WordPress. So thank you for watching. See you next time.